So let me ask you, are you addicted to drama? And it's a weird question, but actually drama is very addicting. And what happens is that some studies show that drama is just as addicting as any other drug. Why? I'll give you a perfect example with relationships. So you have a relationship, maybe things aren't going as smooth, maybe that connection is not there. So you get in a big argument and fight, you get that adrenaline rush. So for some people, they seek that adrenaline, and adrenaline can be very addicting. That's why you hear people being adrenaline junkies where they like to do extreme sports. But drama is the same thing, and it can be addicting. So you have that situation in a relationship. So you have the fight, you have that addiction with the adrenaline and everything kicking in, and then at the same time you make up. So then you produce all these different endorphins and different dopamines and stuff like that. That then is a feel-good chemical that makes you feel good. So you go on this relationship cycle of drama and then love, and then we understand and we develop an understanding of that's what love is. At the same time, it happens in other aspects of our lives. So why are we so addicted to drama? Part of it is that it helps us not have to deal with some of the bigger problems in our lives, and I'll talk about that in another video. The other part, obviously, the chemical component, but also in society, there's a human component. If you look around when you're talking about with friends or family members, you can start seeing that a lot of times people just talk about their problems. That's how they connect with each other. So what happens if you don't have problems going on with your life? What are you going to talk about, right? What are you going to complain about? How are you going to connect to people? So the reality is that sometimes people even create problems in their lives because they need that human connection. They need to have something to talk about because now it's become a norm. Now it's become a way to connect to other people. And sometimes some of the red signs is that, people that are constantly talking about problems or constantly creating problems, constantly blaming other people for their problems, constantly looking for issues to create. So the reality is that you can also be aware of yourself. Are you creating drama in your life? What are you getting out of that drama? Because there's actually positive sides of it. Maybe it's the chemical side. Maybe it's the attention side. Maybe it's the connection side. Maybe it's just fulfilling something within you that you feel like you're lacking. Maybe it's helping distracting you from a bigger problem. So whatever that is, the best thing that you could do is get clarity of what drama plays in your life. And if you're creating it, and then if you realize that you're creating it, how can you replace that? Whether if it's human connection, how can you find human connection in a positive way? If it's something that has to do with the adrenaline, you just like that rush, and then you feel like when everything's like at peace, there's something wrong, so you have to create a problem. Find other things that create excitement in your life that are not negative. And it might be doing a sport or doing something in nature that you like, riding a bike or whatever it is that creates excitement for you. For me, for example, it's music. That excites me. So find those things that are going to produce the positive side of it so that way you're not continuing on this row of creating problems that are not really leading you to a life that you want to create.